Grand Rising. I thought about making promises online this morning because, usually when I say I will do something, I do it. And I just realized that with that last format that I started, that POV kind of style and, recordings, I said I was gonna document more of the journey of building this program and more of the journey that I'm in right now. And yeah, I just didn't do it. And I completely underestimated the setup that I'm in right now, with the baby at home and the oldest not going to kindergarten, right? We're homeschooling him in a sense. And just the amount of help my wife needs with certain things, and the amount of time that I get to invest into my kids was just way more than I thought it would be in this last couple of months, which is totally fine. It just wasn't possible for me to focus on the content that much, on that long format and editing and all that kind of stuff. And of course I could have gotten an editor, of course I could have gotten help and all that kind of stuff, but I wanted to do it myself, and therefore there was no output. And yeah, I don't like that. Just thought it would be important to do a little clip about this, but just to put it out there, because usually if I say it's done, it's done. And with that I've been lacking, and it's also more a note to self as per usual, and there's plenty of room for improvement, and I will improve on this, and I will get better with this, because this content game is new to me, and it's it's slowly moving up the list, right, of importance. And but nonetheless, kids and family is all the way up there for me, with my own well-being, and that includes mental and physical and the soul, because it's all connected. That's why I also talk about that mind-body-soul alignment a lot in my program, and everything is aligned with that. There's not one thing in there that doesn't keep that in mind, because it's always all these pillars. It's pretty much impossible to just pull something out and say, hey, this works by itself and it's not connected to the others, because it's not. If someone tells you that detoxing heavy metals and fixing your gut is just a physical problem and physical topic, then they don't understand how that whole realm works. It's all connected, right? And that's a different video as to how that's connected, but it is all such an intelligent system that we don't even understand fully, Like, there's doctors out there that try to explain you shit, and that they're just based on Western science, right? And it completely forgets the energetics of it. Completely forgets all these different fields that we're in and that we're surrounded with, and the connectedness and the soul behind it, and all that interesting stuff that I am very much I do because I understand that it's all connected. I'm not saying I understand everything because I'm learning every day, getting better every day. But at least I'm not disregarding any of it. And when there is something new popping up on my radar, and when there's something new that I learned in a podcast or from a podcast guest or from my own research, then I get quiet and I focus and I see how it all connects, right? And that's how I build my knowledge base, right? That's how I build my second brain, I like to call it. It's all very much connected, and it's so important to have a second brain, right, where you can dump your ideas, where you can dump all the info that you get, and where you can dump all that excess thought processes that pop up. Because if you keep everything in your head, you won't be focused. You don't have a clear understanding of what goes on, right? And you won't be problem solving in an efficient way. So if that interests you, what I use and what software and how I do that, hit me up. But it did a big deal of help in regards to my focus when I would just brain dump at night, let's say, have a journal and put all the knowledge in a different system, so it's not blocking my active thought processes. And so yeah, the essence of this video was me lacking in the content game. And yeah, if there wasn't that many people watching, but if you were, and if you were waiting for the new versions, I'm doing my best here. I can definitely do better, but I'm trying, and I hope this will improve very soon. And as soon as I have more time, and this will be at the top of my list to be focusing more on that content stuff. It's clearly not a priority, and it will be more and more because I deem it important, and it's crucial for my work as well. Right? So people understand my thoughts and how I work and which work goes into what I do, and it just keeps me in check too. It's very much a a tool for myself as well, right? That's a selfish reason, right? Because it's always twofold. It's always a selfish reason, and it's always what the external gets from it, right? So yeah, I'm off to train.